Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Is anybody out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news overnight, covering the breaking geopolitics overnight. We're going to be watching the COMEX day trading session start up. We're going to be watching the Shanghai Futures Exchange market open. Ladies and gentlemen, I found another error coin on eBay, and it's only $1 right now. Wow. We're going to be live here in 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Smash the like button if you're ready. Share the stream. I posted on X if you could go like and retweet that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 9 minutes. Grab a beverage. Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker Coffee with me? Who got their Rolo in the mail? Put Rolo if you got it. Put it's coming if it's still coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the market open. We're 51 likes away from 100, 160 people watching. Smash that like, everybody. Let's share the stream. Get ready for an epic morning. Who's with me? Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 7 minutes and 10 seconds away. Wow, look at that. Big Texas Gator was like number 50? Or you got Rolo number 50? Let me know right now, Big Texas. We're going to be live in 7 minutes watching the COMEX day trading session pickup. We're going to watch Shanghai. I've got a bunch of breaking gold and silver news. Who had fun on the live stream last night with Jake? If you had fun with Jake last night, put hero in the chat, or channel members, drop that emoji. That was fun. Silver Storm is coming, says Eagle Eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. It's going to be a great day. Even though if you look in the outskirts, miles out, you might see a storm brewing. Remember, the road is going to be long, dark, and full of terror. But those with the intestinal fortitude to see the way through, I believe, are going to be dancing with me in the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 6 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it all down. Smash the like button, share the stream. Who is ready? No, not Jake from State Farm. Jake from Hero Bullion, David. That's funny. Whoa, Big Gator, Texas. Did you get a variant? Ladies and gentlemen, I think Big Texas Gator got a variant battle crab. That is mega. Keep hitting that like, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live in 5 minutes and 20 seconds. And we're only 39 likes away from 100. Guys, if you like my silver and gold music, you can listen to it anytime, any day. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. It's everywhere. Just search International Stackers, the artist, and rock out. We got 5 minutes, so we're live.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International Stacker, here to say
Okay, honestly, what do you guys hear? Stacking that mill, M-I-L-L, milk or MILF? Let me know.
In that mill, coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 4 minutes and 10 seconds, breaking it down, covering all the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session pick up Shanghai open. We're going to watch the stock market. Who's with me? Who's ready?
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance.
And Kyle is hoping for the battle crab threesome. The normal crab, the battle crab, and the gilded. That would be mega. Let us know if you get that, Kyle. That would be epic. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Smash the like button. Let's go. Who's sipping with me? Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes and 10 seconds away from being live. For 25 likes away from 100. I know we could do that. Share the stream. It is on X if you could go like and retweet that. I got a bunch of breaking gold and silver news for you guys. I've got some new silver in to show you. It's going to be a wild stream. Who saw the one of only 700 coins from Germanium Mint I added to the Mega Ga last night? Who saw that? Put Mega in chat if you saw that. That's pretty cool. It's one of the Norns. Break it down now. Nice. The Soup John is going to hopefully get his delivered today from Hero Bullion. Let's hope that the post office can do that. Okay, let's get this thing cranked up here. I feel like that we're not excited enough for the day trading session. Let's get a crab dance going right now. If you already dropped a crab in chat, C-R-A-B, not C-R-A-P. I better not see any poop emojis, especially those golden poops. We're going to be live here in 2 minutes. It's your 2-minute warning. Let's see some crabs in chat. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in a minute and 45 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. Who's ready? Who's ready for the Mega Ga? Put Mega in chat. Who likes free gold and silver? Put free in chat. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 1 minute away from being live. This is your 1 minute warning. Do you want the crab migration, the little kid intro, the old school intro? Let me know ASAP. Woo! We made it through without any of the golden poops. I can't believe it. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Whoa, Soup John won soup from the Humble Stacker. That's mega. That is mega. All right, I got something special for y'all here. Stand by. Hold on. Buckle up. We are clear for launch in just 5 seconds here.
Each year, the Stacker Crab makes a pilgrimage to the International Stacker YouTube channel. Here we have a typical Stacker Crab. While typical crabs will eat shells and food of such, these crabs only feast on silver.
One step
To find International Stacker.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Ladies and gentlemen, what a wild ride we've been on. I just released this video 1 day ago inside Poland's hidden coin shop. Massive silver haul. Go check that out. It's beautiful. We got this one here, silver from the morgue. We got this one here in Key West. We got Bald Money Guy. We got free tools for your stack. We're at coin shows. Ladies and gentlemen, we're literally around the world on gold and silver adventures, so make sure you subscribe. Turn on those notifications, because I'm giving away now over 96 ounces of silver, a ton of copper, not a literal ton, but a lot. Gold, and I added last night live on air, this is one of only 700 of the brand new Germanium Mint Norns coins. Look at that beauty. So that was added last night, one of only 700. Wow. That was added to the Mega God. And if you guys are excited, let me know. And also, finally, we got it done, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for those who don't know, we made these one-on-one models of the corks we popped when silver broke $100 an ounce for the first time. These bad boys were like 6, 7, 8 ounces. I did get some of these made. I'm going to be putting out a post later, open to the whole channel, to see who's interested in just the cork top. So it's just the cork top. They're between 1 and 2 ounces. It says AG 100 when it broke it. It says the date, January 22nd, 2026, when we celebrated when silver broke $100 an ounce for the first time. So I'm going to be putting out information on that. But let's see what happened overnight, ladies and gentlemen, as silver is starting to push back this morning. That's right. We are just 2 minutes and 10 seconds away from the New York session picking up here. Remember, the COMEX runs 24 hours a day, but it shuts down from 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 6 p.m. until the morning, it runs on the Globex. And this morning here in New York is going to be taken back over. That means volume is going to be picking up as silver's pushing higher overnight. Oh, what happened to my hand? I was racing Rat Stacker. on the asphalt, and I had a little mishap, but I won the race. I literally put my skin on the line there. Okay, so let's see what happened. Oh, look at guys, Tiger Stacker in chat. Thank you for the super chat and for being guys. Tiger Stacker's been a member for like ever. Look, he's got the Mrs. IS emoji next to his name. Says, watch your interview with Jake late yesterday and enjoyed it. Thanks for introducing us. He's a lot of fun. And you guys, make sure you go to check out the Tiger Stacker. Ralph, can you drop his link to his channel in chat? He just did a video with Jake the other day too, and it's pretty good. Okay, so what happened overnight with silver? It hit a high of $59.36. It hit a low of $57.40. And just 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes ago, we were down around $57.74, but it is pushing higher, ladies and gentlemen, this morning. We're now up to $58.22. Silver was down over 2.5% earlier, and now it's only down 1.66% as silver starts to push higher. Is this the end of the trend? Are we going to get back over the 200 simple moving average here, or is this just a fake out? Well, look at this, guys. The DXY is down 0.16%. Bitcoin is still around 59,000, about 60,000. Oils are all back under 70, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. Now, let's see. Let's check the Dow Jones futures here. Dow's down in the futures about 44 points, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here on open. Now, gold, ladies and gentlemen. Gold overnight hit a high of $4,084.02. It hit a low here of $4,024.32. Currently on a red candle, $4,038. It's looking like it's trying to claw back some equity as well. Not as strongly as silver, but it is. We are down 0.122% on the gold price since the trading session officially started last night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gold to silver ratio is trickling back down to 69.43 to 1, so right around that 70 mark. And right here, the big La Bamba, the Shanghai Futures Exchange, it hit a high overnight of 66.04, a low of 64.35, closed on a red candle 65.51. But ladies and gentlemen, in exactly 59 minutes and 20 seconds. This is going to be opening back up again. We're going to keep watching. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat real quick before I go to the news. Shotgun Susie says we hit 100 on the 23rd. Oh, was it? I might have misread it. Hold up. It says 23. It says 23. My eyes just aren't what they used to be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the fake news. It says the 23rd. My eyes are just not what they used to be. Woo! Okay. Okay. Tidal Wave here says, at our age, you can't be taking a spill like that. You will wind up like one of the Facebook reels and stand up half invisible, looking down on the wreckage of yourself on the page. I tucked and rolled. Rat Stacker was like, wow, that was actually really graceful. I pushed through the finish line. I won first place. I was losing my footing. So I just literally I tucked and I did a ninja roll. And really, it's just a little bit of a scrape. It's actually not bad at all. Look at that. It's just a little bit of a scrape. Those are actually blood blisters from my skin getting pinched. So we're okay. I've been taking my Vita Vita Vegemin. My bones are strong. This place server, any soup. What's a girl got to do? Guys, Dominatrix Vaughn, sorry, is in chat and she needs soup. Are there any crustaceans out there who need soup? Let us know. Okay, 1 second here. I'm going to be going to the breaking gold and silver news, so I'm not going to be looking at chat, so don't put questions in chat for me yet. But I'm going to cover the news, and then we are going to be coming back here to the charts in just about, 11 minutes. And we're going to be entering the danger zone. That's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's traditionally when the big bankers attack us. So we will be coming back at that point. But ladies and gentlemen, silver appears to be on a tear as the DXY continues to trend down. Okay, let's go to the breaking gold and silver news. So don't put anything for me in chat. But there are a lot of crustaceans that are hungry in chat. I see a lot of soup being needed. Wow. I hope you guys get fed. Okay, so let's refresh this. Thank you to everyone who retweeted and put this out. So, first piece of breaking news. China moves to streamline gold import-export rules. China's central bank and customs authorities has released draft revisions to the country's gold import and export regulations. The proposal aims, ladies and gentlemen, to streamline administration, facilitate gold trade, improve rules governing individuals carrying physical gold across Chinese borders. I wonder if everyone's going to be able to arbitrage now, guys, or is it still just going to be the big institutional players? What does this mean? China continues investing in its physical gold market while expanding the infrastructure that supports bullion trading and ownership. For long-term gold stackers, it's another sign that one of the world's largest gold markets continues refining, not reducing its role in the global physical trade. And guys, pun was intended there with refining. Pun was intended. Is this just another step towards a gold-backed yuan? I think so. What do you guys think? Crustacean Nation, nah. Is China quietly positioning itself for an even bigger role in the global gold market? I think it's obvious. I think it's a yes. If you agree, put agree. We're literally seeing a battle for supremacy around the world in a strong currency. And I think that China and the BRICS nations are trying to do that with a gold-backed currency. Christian Love says, you have to respect the game. If you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby. I like that. Next piece of news here. Now, if you guys remember, yesterday it was really popping off with Iran. They hit a couple ships a few days in a row. The U.S. hit back. Then they launched drones and missiles on Bahrain, on Kuwait. U.S. answered back. Israel moved into Lebanon. It looked like everything was going to heck. Well, let's see what happened today. So Iranian and U.S. Overnight update. Fragile ceasefire is holding for now. Reports say the U.S. and Iran have agreed to a pause in further attacks and restart talks in Doha, Qatar tomorrow. But this is not fully settled, and I keep seeing conflicting reports. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. And thank you so much, Becky, for the Flow State donation. Jules, I appreciate it. Strait of Hormuz remains the main flashpoint. Both sides have accused each other of violations. Iran's final confirmation still appears unclear. Israel is still striking Hezbollah-linked targets in southern Lebanon. So overnight, the big story was de-escalation, but not peace. For gold and silver stackers, this matters because one headline can cool the paper price and the next can heat things up. So look, we were doing well. We were on a major uptrend until all that instability started. Then we entered this downtrend, and now there's good news again. So now we're in an uptrend again. So literally, our news articles seem to be moving the price of gold and silver. Don got his battle crab. Rolos, did you? Look at this. Don picked up two. He got these beauties. Who in chat has gotten them in the mail? If you got them in the mail, did you get the variant? Did you get the gold gilded? Let us know. And then also, too, if you've got one coming, say it's coming and let me know. If it's in the mail, it's coming. You don't know. Ohouse says, hate comparing this, but look at Bitcoin versus silver in the charts. Silver goes to 59, BTC goes to 59. Silver jumps, BTC jumps. Crazy how they have coupled. I wouldn't say they've coupled. Just because you're seeing a short-term close trend, Ohouse does not mean they've coupled. And I'll tell you this, silver and Bitcoin have definitely not coupled, but they can move in tandem sometimes depending on what's going on in the world. But they're two very different markets, so keep that in mind as we move forward here, because I've seen many times they've moved completely opposite of each other. So love the short-term trend there. We'll continue to watch it and see what happens. And Wicked Sticky in here says, has anyone got a variant? Guys, if you got a variant or a gold Rolo, let us know. How about this? $35,000 gold in 5 years? Robert Kiyosaki still believes it. Even after gold sharp pullback, this gentleman here, who is the author of Rich Man, Poor Man, isn't backing down. I was wrong. Gold's still crashing. That's real life. I still believe gold will be $35,000 in 5 years. Wow. That's very bullish. I don't know if I agree with that. 35,000 in 5 years. Maybe if our currency completely collapses. I don't know. I do believe we're going up. I believe we're in a bull market, but that is very strong. What do you guys think? In 5 years, what's gold going to be? Put your prediction in the chat. The Rich Dad, Poor Dad author says the biggest profits are made when you buy, not when you sell. What does he mean? He means buying at good prices, finding the right entry points, dollar cost averaging, which puts you in the position to lock in that profit for when you sell. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Whether you agree with his 35,000 target or not, he's making one thing clear. Short-term volatility hasn't changed the long-term conviction. Has it changed yours, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, this day in sound money history. This seems to be a favorite on the channel, although nobody reads it on X. Look, 379 views. So if you're on X, please interact with it. We need these to get popular. They take a lot of time. These are some of my most researched posts. They take forever. So this day in sound money history, June 29th, 1984, Congressman Jack Kemp introduced the Gold Standard Act of 1984. The bill aimed to restore gold convertibility to the U.S. dollar, redefining the dollar as fixed weight of gold and bringing back monetary discipline after years of inflation and fiat expansion. I hate to break it to you, it never passed! Because politicians love to spend money, but it did highlight a growing concern that remains relevant today. When money is detached from anything scarce and real, governments can print without limit, expand debt, and quietly erode purchasing power. Does that sound familiar with what we're dealing with today? And Dominate Trevon says, I appreciate the This Day in History post. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Physical gold and silver have served as honest money for thousands of years. Look at it right here. Roman silver denarius. We got Japanese gold bars and electrum, gold and silver. This is from the Abbasid Caliphate. We got Japanese silver bars. So literally, it's been money for thousands of years. That's one of its strengths that oftentimes people try to like flip and be like, it's a thing of the past. It's an antique. Well, if it's such an antique, how come the question is being posed, is commodity-backed money making a comeback? We are witnessing the slow death of fiat currency experiment. The return to commodity-backed money is not a question of if, but when. Oh, Shogun, your package did arrive. I covered it on stream. I'll show it in a second, Shogun. Stand by. A new Zero Hedge article mental exploration as a fact-gathering exercise of the world moving toward a monetary system where gold and silver regain a larger role as trust in fiat currencies continues to erode. Its key arguments: record government debt fueled by decades of money printing. Central banks continue accumulating physical gold at historic pace. De-dollarization efforts are expanding across multiple regions. Growing discussion of commodity-backed monetary alternatives. Whether you agree or not, it's an interesting perspective on where the global monetary system could be headed. Here's the article here if you want to read more about that thought experience from Zero Hedge. Ladies and gentlemen, who tuned in last night? Who was on the stream last night, nearly 2 hours long with Jake, the CEO of Hero Bullion, Jake Haugen? If you had fun, put Jake in chat. Channel members, drop that Hero Bullion emoji if you want him to come back. I think we'll have him back on in about a month to get another behind the stack perspective of what's going on in the world. I had two more pieces of news here to cover. Then we're going to go to the charts for the Danger Zone, and then I'm going to show off what the Shogun of Harlem sent in to give away to you guys in the Mega Golf. If you're excited, put Mega in chat and smash the like button, guys. We got nearly 700 people watching. 141 likes. If we can at least get 59 more, get that to 200, that will be mega. And those people are going to get good luck for 3 months.
It's science.
Okay, here is your breaking gold and silver weekly watchouts. 10 events that could literally move prices this week. This could be one of the most volatile weeks of the summer, ladies and gentlemen. A holiday shortened trading week, major U.S. economic data, and ongoing Middle East tensions and breakdown of the ceasefire could all move silver and gold fast. Here's what I'm watching this week. Iran and the Strait of Hormuz, Thursday's non-farm payrolls, ISM manufacturing PMI, U.S. dollar and treasury yields, Asian physical gold and silver demand, COMEX positioning, low holiday liquidity. And so if you don't know what any of this means, if you want to know what it means, if you want the real story, it is on my website, internationalstacker.com. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great resource. And here, I'll put this link in chat. This is in-depth on the watchouts, what it all means, why it means it. It's going to help you get savvy on this stuff. Also on my website, you can look at the live metal prices anytime, day or night on Oneida, even when I'm not live. We got gold, silver, copper, platinum, palladium, and the gold to silver ratio here. There's a chart here. You can manipulate it. You can look at the hours of markets around the world, who's open, who's shut. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving away silver. I'm hiding it across the nation on the Hidden Horde, and the next stop is July 11th in Orlando, July 18th in Springfield, Illinois, August 27th in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. More information to come on that. You could click this link and sign up for the subscriber meet and greets. Everyone who comes to the subscriber meet and greets is going to get one of these I Caught the King Crab Challenge coins. You get those if you catch me in public. And then also, although you're not getting an advantage per se for the Hidden Horde, you'll be in prime location. And if you find the Hidden Horde wearing some of the Hidden Horde Recovery Task Force merch, you're going to get a special surprise. And hint, the special surprise is worth a lot more than $24.99. So make sure you come out there, show some pride and style. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have the Crustacean Nation flags. So let me put that link. Let's go here. Hold up. 1 second. There's a link in chat to the weekly watchouts. Make sure you go check that out. Sorry, guys. Let me just clear my throat here. Okay. So, wow. Wait. Wow, guys, gold is really on a tear. Okay, we're going to cover the charts here. We're about to enter the danger zone. And remember, this is traditionally when the big bankers attack us from 8:15 to 8:30, and we're going to be there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are in the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen. And while we're in the danger zone waiting for it to marinate, I wanted to shout out the Shogun of Harlem. He sent in some pretty cool stuff. I did show it the day it came in. Harlem, I shouted you at majorly, so make sure you go watch that one. But ladies and gentlemen, he makes copper bars. He made this one for you guys. That's a 10-ouncer. He made, this is called a chunky bar, 1 pound copper bar. Look at that. This is his hobby. He does it for fun. Look at that chunkster. He also makes these milled 1 pound bars. This is going to come to one of you. Literal pounds of copper. And he made this puppy right here, another 1 pounder. This is called the premium bar. Look at that. So everyone say thank you to the Shogun for sending in and gifting this awesome copper for the Mega Ga. And guys, we're over 96 ounces of silver. We're probably 100 ounces of copper. I need to figure that out. We've got gold. It's going to keep growing. All you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications. And ladies and gentlemen, we are only 50 subscribers away from the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen the big show, you haven't lived. So keep smashing that like button. We're only 18 away from 200. And we've got 700 people watching. The next 18 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 17 years.
It's science.
Now, I also got some other stuff in the mail, but let me go here real quick. I think there was one more article I wanted to cover for you guys. One more article. Okay, this one's a big one. These slippery little salamanders. Central banks bought 15 times more gold than officially reported. They don't want you to know. The World Gold Council estimates central banks added 244 tons of gold in Q1, quarter one of 2026. That's the first 3 months of 2026. But official IMF reported purchases only showed 16 tons. So the public number is 16. The behind the scenes is 244. So where did the rest come from, ladies and gentlemen? Many central banks don't immediately report their gold purchases. The World Gold Council estimates actual demand using official disclosures, trade data, market intelligence, and market information. The takeaway, central banks continue accumulating physical gold at a pace that's far stronger than other official IMF data alone would suggest. Here's the article here if you want to read more about it. But ladies and gentlemen, that is a pretty big deal. That is a big discrepancy. All while former Goldman Sachs commodities chief Jeff Curry says gold's going to leg up again toward $10,000. Let's listen to him real quick here.
Ultimately, gold's it's going to leg up again, probably another 2x from here towards 10,000 because
I do think 10,000 is totally doable. I think this is doable by end of next year. Okay? I think that's doable by end of next year. Could happen quicker depending on market dynamics. Do you guys agree with him? Do you agree with me? Put 10K in chat right now. All right, let's go back here and see how we're doing in the danger zone. We are in the first candle, which is red, but that's okay. That's to be expected when the bankers want to come play. But ladies and gentlemen, I got something else. Now, my 10 ouncer's coming soon, but this is the 1 ounce battle crab hammer. Some call it a crammer. And I'm going in right now to pay the bankers a visit. Figuratively.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen hard with one arm on the top! Oh my God! Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
Mm-hmm. Wow. Had a mouthful of coffee. When that ended suddenly. I was not prepared for that. Okay. So we are down 1.61%, but we were down over 2.5%. In just the last handful of minutes, we've had a pretty big reversal here from somewhere around 57.61 to a high of 58.41. So we're going to see what keeps happening here as we are now in a green candle in the danger zone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have not done the baby gator call for a good 5-6 days because you guys told me to stop because you wanted to buy the dip. So I want to ask you right now, is the baby gator still, do you still not want it? Or do you want to start turning this market around? Let me know right now. I am not dropping the crammer, Future Motive. I ain't dropping the crammer. Gold's pushing higher here. It is down only 1.06%. So it's having a pretty decent reversal. Gold to silver ratio about 69.49 to 1. My crab rounds are being delivered to... Guys, Ethan C. is getting his Rolos today. I hope you get a variant. See, everyone wants no... Okay, I'm going to have to do a real poll. Hold up. I'm doing a real poll. This is a polarizing topic. Hold up. Okay. The poll is in chat. See what you guys say there. As we are now, ladies and gentlemen, in the second candle of the danger zone, it is green. Just talking about the baby gator might have turned that candle green.
It's science.
Wow. And Dave in chat says, no baby gator, I don't get paid till Wednesday. And look at that, guys. Variable Trumper has been a member for 5 months saying, real crabs buy from Hero. Charlie, don't stack. Variable, thank you so much for being a Diamond Claw member. Thank you to all the channel members. Guys, this is my full-time job. So every time you become a member, you gift a membership, you super chat, you do the new jewel things and make the crazy emojis come up. It helps me out so much. It helps me do what I do. And a big shout out and thank you to all the members, especially all the Diamond Claw level members on the channel. Thank you so much for all your support. And the question right now for everyone in chat, whether you're a member or not, is who's got Diamond Claws? Who's got them?
Diamond Claws.
But guess what? You could support the channel even without spending a dime, a shekel, a halala. You could simply smash that like button. And we're only about, 34 likes away from 250. So let's smash that up. And Mike D, ladies and gentlemen, Mike D, commander of the 160th Battle Crab Sword, just gifted 10 memberships, making it rain soup. And those went to Tina, it went to King, it went to Luke, it went to Doobie, it went to Chris, it went to Trent, it went to Alan, sorry, it went to Chris. Congratulations. Say thank you to Mike D for those memberships. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Oh, and guys, I forgot. There is a war room today after today's morning stream, so all channel members will be invited there. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. And that means we've only got 10 more memberships to go. Every 20 memberships now is when we'll play the No Soup for Rick song. I got some complaints I was playing it too much. Then I got some complaints I wasn't playing it enough. So I think if we meet in the middle, every 20 we do the No Soup for Rick song. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you concur? Do you concur with that? Do you agree? Put I agree in chat. Let me know. Okay. Question for you guys. Who would buy this for spot price? Who would buy this United States Mint Ultra Cameo for spot price? Let me know right now if you would buy it for spot price. Okay, we'll take a poll. You know what? Forget it. No soup for Rick.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We tried. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
Okay, I went rogue. Okay, if you're saying you wouldn't buy this, thank God. This was sent to me by one of you guys at Crustacean. He got scammed on eBay. Guys, be careful on eBay unless it's trusted sellers. There's plenty of good sellers out there, but you got to be careful. Be careful on whatnot unless it's trusted. But this is fake. Guys, you've got to protect yourself. I'm not joking. You've got to protect yourself. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Link is pinned in the comment or the chat, and I feel strongly about that. So first off, like, look at this thing. It almost looks like white enamel or something in person. So first off, as soon as I looked at it, I could tell just the look of it. Secondly, when I see things slabbed, especially when it's not in like an NGC or PCGS slab, I'm automatically suspicious. Now, you can fake PCG and NGC slabs, you can, but I'm just saying when I see these off-brand slabs, I'm automatically suspicious. So unfortunately, it was a faker, but I believe he got a refund. I'm not sure. I'll have to update you guys on that. But guys, every week I'm getting in fakes from you guys that are unfortunately getting scammed. Don't get scammed. Buy from trusted sources. Have a way to test it like the Pocket Pinger. I feel really strong about that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the last candle of the danger zone, and I hate to say it, it looks like a classic shark fin attack. Wow. And Nick Moran saying, can you get a shirt and hat out today? Email me, Nick. Email me, Nick. We can work on something. I can figure it out. I just need to know what you need and what size. I might be able to. I may not be able to. So email me. We'll figure it out. Hyperfixation says, I only buy from Harry's on whatnot. Awesome. Oh, guys. That Mint Error, the Royal British Mint Error that sold for $4,000 by Backyard Bullion. There's one more up. I've bought and sold from and to the seller. They are trustworthy, and they've got the I almost said Germanium Mint. They've got the Royal British Mint Error coin up, only 209 in the world. This just sold for over 4,000. It's up. It's only $1 right now, so it's on eBay. So if any, I know some of you guys are interested in that. How do I share this? Sure. I'll copy the link for you guys. Copy. So anyone who is interested in that, you got an opportunity there. It's only $1, just listed. eBay fake. It is it's a US only auction, though. I checked. It's a US only auction. Okay. And we are about to be out of the danger zone here in 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I myself, if this doesn't get way higher, I myself will bid on it. I'll bid on it and resell and reflip it again, reflip one, because I already flipped one of these. I got it for a couple $100 or something. I can't quite recall the price I paid, but I sold it for $1,100, and then the one sold on eBay for $4,000. So if this doesn't get up there, I'll buy it myself and flip it. I tried to explain the Pocket Pinger to my wife, and she wasn't having it. She thought it was a trick. It's not a trick. It's actual.
It's science.
And on their website, they have a talk on the science behind it. Scientists, like engineers, worked on this. Harmonics, it's a thing. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Go to the website. Maybe put together a PowerPoint presentation, Okie. Maybe that will convince her. I'll just do my own gator, says Shotgun Susie. There you go. And thank you, Mike D, for those gifted memberships. You, Sir Omega. And look at Jim in chat saying, picked up 10 Buffalo rounds at 60 over the dip. Each one verified real with the Pocket Pinger. Thanks, International. That's mega. Great job, Jim. And Victor says, so when normal people fake coins, it's a scam. But when institutions do it, it's a highly... Yeah, I know. I got a lot of flack for saying... I had a tweet that went viral, like 300,000 views or something. And I said, breaking, Royal British Mint sells fake coins. I got some flack for that. But you're right. When an institution does it, it's a mint error. When someone does it, it's a felony. But yeah, I'm going to put out a post later today to see who would be interested in these cork tops. This is just the first batch. There will be more. They're a lot harder than we expected. So I don't think we're going to do 100 of them. We were aiming for 1 ounce each, but that was too hard. They're all between like pretty much 1.3 and 2 ounces. So there'll be another batch or two of these. But if you're interested, I'm interested in chat, but I'll put out a post later about it where you guys can fill it out. Oh, and look, we got No Soup Rick in chat. And guys, remember, there is a bounty. Hold up. For whoever gets Rick Harrison soup, this is what the bounty's up to. First off, this pretty sweet Ferdinand 1 silver coin I bought live in Prague. It's from 1563. Look, you could actually see the date. It's crazy. Look, 1563 right there. So you get that. You get the Germania mint copper round. Look at her. You're going to get this really pristine condition Standing Liberty quarter, a 1930. That's 90% silver. You're going to get this beautiful Germania mint gold. It is the Odin bar. You're going to get this little bag of just little bars in like a little round. 90% mint set, 1964. And you're going to get this no soup for you sticker. And a silver-plated soup ladle that someone sent in. So that is the bounty. Forever gets Rick Harrison soup. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of the danger zone. And here comes Just Stout trying to feed hungry crustaceans and claim that Rick Harrison, the Rick Harrison bounty. And by the way, Chris Simic is donating one of these battle crab rounds. One of these bad boys, or not the variant. One of these bad boys is coming to be placed in there as well. And thank you, Jeff Stout, gifted 5. It went to Turtle Trader. It went to Liberty. It went to AH. It went to Shane. And it went to Jay Asan. Congratulations. Say thank you to Jeff Stout. And I'll see you guys in the war room at the end of this stream. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. And watch out for those miscreants that try to get you into the Chapter Brigade. It is a clandestine movement that is not sanctioned. Elder Joshua Hetrick gives a membership. Thank you so much. And that went to Robert. Congratulations, Robert. Variable says, play the damn song. We need it. If you want to hear the dang song, say play that song right now and I'll play it. Say play that song right now and I'll play it. Let's see how many of you guys want it. Let's see what you guys are saying here on X from the Whoa! I made a chat GPT rap for the RAV4. We got Silver Claws. This is AI, by the way. David says no. Jeff Stout says play it now. Dave says play the damn song. Everyone's yelling play it. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say it.
Please, sir, I want some more.
No soup for John.
Taste the soup.
We try. No soup for John.
Good soup.
No soup for John.
No soup for you.
No soup for John. It's all
And look at this car, guys. Should I officially get this? Should I get this wrap on my car? We stack, we hold, we win. Look at this diamond claws. Wow. That is amazing. Very cool. Very cool to Chris. Oh, look at this. Next Exit found one of these in the wild. Guys, do you remember I gave these out before they were released in the last Megaga? I got them from the US Mint at the coin show, Fun Coin Show, before they were released. And now they're in the wild and Next Exit found one. Wow. And guys, don't forget, I put the post out on this. I'll do it again, but close to July 4th, there is a quarter being released into the wild that has a mintage of 250,000. Declaration of Independence or something quarter. Anyways, people are already offering $250 for that quarter. So when it gets closer, I'll remind you, I'll show you what it looks like so you guys could find one and hopefully flip it and profit. And thank you, News Drainer. And ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving the danger zone. Immediate to a BGC, a big green candle. Wow. And thank you so much, William Posey, for gifting that membership. It went to Oceanic Sensor. I see you, Blue Shadow. I see your test. I see you. Oceanic Sensor, congratulations. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And Pewtrex says, show us the dong. No, I'm not showing you. Okay, you guys want to see it? Here it is. Big old stack of Vietnam dong. Worth absolutely nothing, but a lot of people put their trust in it, retirement into it. That's why we stack physical silver and gold. Thank you for putting out the stream, FGK. Thank you, humble buyer on the dips. Look at this, Gary. Look at this. Gary AG in England listening as they're driving to the live stream. Well, drive safe. And I see you're on Clifton Road, heading up to Stanton Road. Be careful. I know he's in England, so instead of saying there's a cop, there is a, do you say Bobby? I don't know. There is a police officer ahead of you using radar to try to catch you, Gary. Be careful. Do not speed. And guys, if you like my music, you can listen to it anytime, day or night on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere. Just search International Stacker as the artist if you want to hear the music or the stream. Gary AG in the UK driving to the morning show. Who else listens while they drive? Well, that's probably a bad question because if you're driving, I don't. Okay. If you're not driving and you normally listen while you drive, put car in chat. But if you're driving, for the love of God, do nothing. That's cool. Shout out to Shotgun Susie for putting out the stream. Shout out to Variable for putting it out. Shout out to Blue Shadow. What did Variable say here? But sir, that's Charlie Silver. Dang it, soldier. Charlie, don't stack. Dev here says fraud. He's calling a rich man poor dad a fraud. Dan Silver here says war. Have to sell gold, buy dollars to buy oil. And then he says we gonna be selling U.S. bonds next. U.S. Treasuries gonna print and buy. You know the deal. Fiat currency is dying. Wow. And Feature Moda says we're already seeing it, i.e. the big banks are loading up on gold and silver. That is true. Okay, we are caught up on what you guys are saying. Oh, wait, hold up. We got a few more. Para is saying conmen everywhere trying to sell their Ponzi schemes. Oh, talking about Rich Man Poor Dad. Next exit here, let's see.
I'm out of soup, sir. May I have some more?
He's out of soup. Next exit needs soup. Okay. Yeah, here refresh here. Let's go back to the charts here. We're going higher, guys. We are going higher. Isn't it funny, like clockwork, how like the attacks just come in that danger zone? Isn't that crazy to actually think about? They're going to have to change the timing because we're on to them. But look at that. Literally entering the danger zone, out of the danger zone. So funny. Hey, and Chris Simic is in chat. Chris Simic just gifted a membership, and that went to Undertow. Congratulations. Say thank you to Chris Simic, and I'll see you in the war room at the end of the stream. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. We're going to have a fun war room today, so if you're not a member, you want to join, now's a great time to become a member and to support the channel. And guys, Chris Simic has to run to work, but Chris Simic was talking about getting an HHRTF tattoo, Hidden Horde Recovery Task Force tattoo. That's crazy if he actually does it. What do you guys think? Is that crazy? Wow. That's crazy. If he gets that, that is crazy. I'm definitely not condoning it. I'm not saying to do it. But wow. If he's coming to the meet and greet. If he shows up with a real tattoo, that is going to be a shocker. Okay, let's go here. Okay. We're at 4,044 holding strong on gold. We're down 1.06% on the trading session that started last night, 6 p.m., which sounds bad, but we were down more. So we're gaining some ground on gold. We're gaining some ground in silver, only down 1.52%. We were down 1.5%. And let's look at the DXY here. DXY is in a downtrend. And let's look at the Dow futures here. Nothing really there. So what's going to happen today? I don't know, guys. But if you want to buy the dip, if you want to get 5 ounces of silver at spot, check out the proud sponsor of this channel, Hero Bullion. Bang. 5 ounces at spot. It's still under $300, $290.55. It is shipped directly to you. Radial lines. If you've already got one of those, you can only buy that starter pack once on Hero. They still got a handful of these Legacy of Liberty silver bars left. Do not sleep on them. There's only 1,776. Copper gone forever. The 10 ounces right behind it, only $600. And the 5 ounces only $300. So these are $1.49 over spot. So check out herobullion.com. And I'm going to go ahead and pin the link to the starter pack in the chat. If you've not got one of the starter packs and you want to get one, there you go. It's pinned. Big thank you to Hero Bullion. Guys, big thank you to Hero Bullion. If it was without Hero Bullion, I could not be doing this full time the way I'm doing it. I'd have to be doing other side hustles as well. So between them, between you all, between the memberships, it's enabling me to do this full time where I literally spend all day, every day, deep in the weeds looking for information that you need to help you read the tea leaves. And I really do appreciate your support. As it looks like silver is regaining support. We're now above the 50 simple moving average on silver for the 5-minute chart. And we're about to momentarily be over the 200 simple moving average for silver. Let's go look at the analysis here on gold. Gold, we have just regained the 50, and we could be regaining the 200 here shortly as well. That would be great news for silver and gold. And ladies and gentlemen, the next shoe to drop here in just 19 and a half minutes is going to be the opening of the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Remember, it hit a high of 66.04, a low of 64.35. We're going to see what happens here this morning. It did retake over the 50 and the 200 simple moving average. So we're going to be back here when that opens up. And at that time, I'm going to be asking you guys if you're team green or if you're team red. Let's fix that. And Chris Simic says, scroll up and see my Reckless post. Okay, I'm looking up Chris Simic Reckless post. Chris Simic says, can't make it to the war room, have to work, need someone to take notes for me. And that person is... Oh, that's funny. Chris Simic said, can't make it to the war room, I need someone to take notes for me. And the person is, and then they gifted a membership. So, Undertow, you got to take notes for Chris Simic. I do not see the other post from Chris Simic on Reckless Metals, guys. What was it? What was it? Oh, close the poll. Okay, poll is closed. 58% of you do not want the Baby Gator. You want the price lower, 42 do. So we're going to keep not doing the Baby Gator there. Can someone let me know what Chris Simic said up there? There's no news yet on the gold-backed bonds. David, it is still a rumor, but it's a rumor. Well, it was something that Judy Shelton was pushing hard, who used to be on the board of the Federal Reserve. Here she is. So I'm going to keep watching that, guys. I'm going to keep watching that. I've been like creeping her social media looking for any kind of news. Okay. I'm told firms commonly have automated systems that begin to kick off queued trades at 8 a.m. and everyone's algo's AI reacts to it, cascade, yeah, that is true, 603. That's why you see the market move crazy on headlines, because the algorithms work all that in and read it. Chris Simic said something about Reckless, but I missed it. And guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to get this dirty Vietnam dong off this beautiful, lush silver. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Okay, it's off. It's off. You've been screaming at me. Chris said, get naked in the war room. No! You got to be fully clothed in the war room. Guys, when you walk around the streets as a silver and gold stacker, you're literally like Neo from the Matrix. You've been unplugged. And everywhere you look, you just see the travesties of what people believe to be real money. At least that's how I feel. If you agree with me, put Matrix in chat. And ladies and gentlemen, we're 19 likes away from 300. We got 650 people watching. I know we could do that. The next 19 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
Yes. Blue Shadow Stacker, thank you. Said Chris is getting ready for work. Picked up a few bins on Reckless Metals on Saturday for the bounty. Wow. 2 different copper limited edition pieces and a platinum gram, I think. So, guys, Chris Simic is going to be sending some stuff for bounty for getting Rick Harrison soup. So that's pretty cool. Thank you for that. Sicilian Stacker says, I'll only be wearing my Crustacean Nation flag in the war room. Oh, guys, I got to show you this. I got to show you this. How hardcore is this? I got to put it back to the top. Hold up. This is one of the most astounding things I've seen. Let me just retweet this real quick. Repost. Okay. Hey. There it is. Sicilian Stacker proudly flying the Crustacean Nation. Look, one side says International Stacker. One side says Crustacean Nation at his farm. How mega is that, guys? Can we chant Sicilian in chat for that? Sicilian. Guys, how mega is that? Wow. And he got a bonus. He was the first one to fly a flag, so I am actually sending him something cool in the mail. So he'll get that soon. I hope he likes it. Very cool. Oh, up there next to Old Glory. And guys, as silver is about to retake the 200 simple moving average here. I think we've pretty much retaken it. Let's go back to gold. Gold's pushing higher to fill this gap. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just a handful of minutes, 14 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Go nowhere. FGK Stacker says, I need one of those flags. All you got to do is go to internationalstacker.com, go to shop. It's right here. And somebody asked for a Crustacean Nation tank top, so I've got one there. So if you want a tank top, that's been added. I've got all kinds of new stuff that's being added. Weekly, not daily. It's a pain to do. I'm definitely not an artist, but I'm doing my best. Dave here says, higher rates increase interest payments on U.S. debt. Lower rates kill the dollar. Central bank buying gold at all-time highs. Opinion on the macroeconomics of all this. Yeah. We need lower rates because we've got trillions, $8 or $9 trillion that are coming to be refinanced this year alone, okay? So if rates are not lower, it is going to continue to destroy us in terms of the interest rates we're paying back on debt. That's why the president has been screaming from the hilltops, we need lower interest rates. That's why he got Kevin Warsh in there. I know that the institutions, the market, has priced in for rate hikes, thinking he's going to be hawkish. I don't think that. Remember, Kevin Warsh can't do things on his own. He's got to convince his board of 12 people. So I think he's brought in these task forces, which is public, to reevaluate data and how they look at things. I think they're going to change how they look at inflation, etc. And then he's going to use that as a pretext to get people to go along with the rate cut. So rate cut is bad. It kills the dollar, but it needs to happen to make the next payment on the national debt until we can inflate our economy to catch up with it. Part of that might be gold reevaluation. I don't know. Part of it could be gold-backed bonds. As soon as I get actual information on that, proving it, I'll share it with you. I've got no proof yet, but I'm working on that information for you guys. But if you want to know more of my thoughts on that, if you go to my website and you click on news and blogs, I've got all kinds of write-ups I do about that and other topics here. So go check this out. All kinds of information on internationalstacker.com. Okay, let's go here. Sicilian bada bang, bada boom, says Kaz. And thank you for the jewels to Alan and Silver Slugger. Thank you. If I find another new quarter, I'll send it for the soup bounty. Thank you, Next Exit. That's mega. Okay. Thank you, Hondo, for the follow. Changing time, says Kanindra. Changing times. Central banks are not their own currencies. The root of the current gold financial mess is President Nixon's dismissal of the gold standard, after which the Fed and other central banks started printing. Now, that is true when Nixon took us off the gold standard in 1971, but remember, he kind of had to. He had to because all the countries around the world got wise to we had more claim checks on gold than gold existed. So the reason Nixon did this temporarily is because literally there was a run on our bank and all the gold is going to be taken away. Unfortunately, what was temporary stayed permanent, and they didn't work to fix the problem, and we ended up with the debt-based fiat currency we have today. That could have been a pause for them to fix the system, but they chose to go the other way. Oh, thank you for retweeting this out, Scott Valpy. Great info, everyone. This day in Sound Money history. Thank you. And Paramit says, common everywhere in their Ponzi schemes. Yeah, that is true. Okay. I want a secret stacker flag, just solid black, but shaped like a crab. We know, but it won't be so obvious. Whoa. Do you guys want the secret stacker flag, just solid black? A solid black crab. That's it. Nothing else. And Andy says, member for 4 months. Thank you, Andy, for being a member for 4 months. You are mega. Wow. Thank you, Robert, for the jewels. And guys, we are just 9.5 minutes away from the opening of the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Okay, I need to refill my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I want somebody to get out of stopwatch and time me. I'm going to do what's called a raptor run, where I literally get up on my toes, I lean forward, I bring my arms up kind of like a T-Rex to get my center of gravity high, and I trot across the house like a raptor, and I can do it at such speeds. I will be back in 30 seconds. Someone time me in 3, 2, 1. I'm back. What was my time? Could you hear my claws clacking as I trotted? Let me know. Could you hear the claws clacking? Oh, and thank you, Chasing That Mill sent me a golden poop. That's pretty cool. Sad part about stacking silver, the first rule is no talking about it. Yeah, definitely, Christian. Keep it quiet, keep it secret. I would not be flying the flag in the suburbs, that's for sure. But it looked like Sicilian had a nice piece of property out there. I'm happy you got to fly that flag. Chasing That MILF, thank you for the golden poop. Secret black battle crab flag. Okay, I will work on that. We'll call it a subdued. Like you get the subdued American flag patch if you're in combat. So I'm going to write it down. I will work on a subdued battle crab flag, so you could fly the flag clandestinely if you're in an area where you're not on your own. Like a black crab on white. Pirate variant, skull and crossbones. I'll work on it. Even a OD green one might be sick. I'm going to play around with it. I'll have a few different designs. We'll see. Oh, thank you. 22 seconds. Thank you, lady. All right. Oh, I thought Doom got me. Doom, a member for 3 months. Thank you. Put 22 seconds in chat. I panicked. I thought it was 22 seconds till Shanghai opened, but that was my time. I did it in 22 seconds. Thank you, Doom. What about a clear window cling of the crab? Ooh, I don't know if I could do that. I'll look. Mrs. Sicilian has a plan for the 4th of July flag. Stay tuned. Whoa! What are you going to do with the flag on 4th of July? I can't wait to see it, Sicilian. Shawnee Sacker says, I heard your Cali accent say subdued flag. Subdued. Hey, subdued. Okay, guys. We are pushing higher on silver. We're down to only negative 1.18%. It was 2.5%. We're down to only 1.04%. It was nearly 2% on gold. So we're pushing here, guys, and that bodes well for what's about to happen on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're about to be watching this market live open together in just about, 6 minutes now. Are you team green? Are we gapping up? Are you team red? Are we gapping down? Let me know in chat right now. Camouflage crab flag. Whoa, Soup John, that's sick. Brian says, we know what you said about how you hurt your hand. If Mrs. IS forces you to sell her coffee twice, we will... Oh, blink twice. We'll... Mrs. IS is not abusing me. It's okay. Mrs. IS is not abusing me. It's okay. I'm blinking. No, I'm kidding. Okay. I'm seeing some BGC big green candles in chat. I'm seeing some BRC red candles in chat. We're going to be watching this. Let's see if there's any other comments here before we go live. Let's check here real quick. Thank you so much for Robert for the jewels. Michael, I can't do the baby gator. I can't do the baby gator. We took a poll and you guys said no. They want to back the truck up more. But ladies and gentlemen, breaking news on Truth Social with President Trump. Now, please keep the politics out of chat, guys. This is not a political channel, but I cover politics and politicians that affect gold and silver. And 1 hour ago, he put this out. Iran has requested a meeting. It will take place tomorrow in Doha. So we are getting from the president that meeting is going to take place tomorrow after the war nearly broke back out. And look at here, he says WTI crude $69 and heading down. Gas prices coming down fast. So we'll see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen, as we are just 4.5 minutes away from Shanghai opening. Let's go back to Shanghai. Put some colloidal silver on that. Somebody sent me colloidal silver, guys. I'll show it to you. Now, I've never taken colloidal silver, and I'm not saying you should. Talk to your doctor, all that. I'm still not certain if I'll take this or not. I got to do research before I put something in my body. But somebody did send me this ionic colloidal silver. So you're saying if I put that on my cut, it would help? Is that what you're saying? Should I put colloidal silver on my hand live, or is this a supplemental? I don't know. So I would research before you put anything in your body, and I'll definitely research that. But I've got it sitting on my counter over here. Maybe I should put it on my cut. Should I put it on my cut live? Mongo here says a flag with the order of the golden thong. No! And flip-flops, if you know, you know. No, Mongo. No, Mongo. Yeah, I'm not advocating for or against it. I've not done the research. I need to do major research. Okay, I'm going to put it on my cut live. Let's see what happens. That I poured way too much. Hold up. Are you going to do it live? Ah, I feel it coursing through my veins. All right, I put it on there. And we will revisit the cut tomorrow and see if something happened there, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what happens there. I feel the nanoparticles have crossed the blood-brain barrier. I feel it. No, I'm kidding. Okay, guys, we are just 2 minutes and 20 seconds away here. Mr. JMS says the collaboration with Hero needs to be International Stacker Hero Bullion Silver Round. That would be cool. Your cut will self-destruct in 5 seconds. No! I use it regularly unless you consume gallons a day continuously. It's fine, says Imagine. Thank you. You are going to turn into a silver surfer. Guys, what if I gained a magical power from that? That would be crazy. I can just make silver bars. Okay, a minute and 50 seconds away. What are you guys? Team green, team red. What's happening? I'm going to turn blue, says Rick Harrison. You guys told me to do it!
I am never going to financially recover from this.
Okay. I want Crab. Buy a sticker for my car. Oh, stickers. Yeah, I could do that. Let me write that down. I have the technology for that. Stickers. I will add that. I'll get that done today, I think. It's going to make you re-glow. Guys, what if I grow an extra finger? Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got a minute and 10 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 5 seconds away from doing a danger zone alert for the Shanghai Futures Exchange market open. Are we going to gap up and stay above the 50 and 200 line? Are we going to gap down? Here we go. Wow. He said that one guy drank a bottle per day and turned purple. No joke. Yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 45 seconds. And we've got 700 people watching and 329 likes. Can we get just 21 more likes and get us to 350? If we do that, it's going to bode well for the opening. We're going to gap up. If we get 21 more likes, we're going to gap up.
It's science.
Can we do it? And we've got 20 seconds left here. 15 seconds here. How about a car sun protector with your logo on it? Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. I'll have to see what I can. It depends what my manufacturer can manufacture. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The market's going to open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a baby gap down. A baby gap down to an immediate green candle. So Team Red technically won it, but because we got to that 350 likes, I think it helped to turn that red candle green, almost like a baby gator in a sense. So thank you so much for smashing that like button. And thank you, Top of the Matrix says Shotgun Susie. Hey, let's be nice. Let's be nice, Top of the Matrix. Shotgun Susie's trying her best as a moderator. Let's be nice. Word is if you soak your Vietnam dong in colloidal silver, it will reinflate, says Christian Love. That's funny. Meister Stacker says, your new superpower, you can change a bar of gold into a bar of silver. That would be the worst silver superpower ever. Why do we not have 700 likes, says Soup John? That's a good question, guys. Keep smashing that like. We're only 19 away from 400. Suburban here says, at its peak in 1980, gold was 850 and now it's 4,000 plus. WTI crude was 35, now it's 70 plus. Silver was 50, now it's 50 plus. Grr, not fair, says Subraman. Riddle me this. Ohal says, you think we could touch the 40s? I mean, anything's possible, but I don't think we're going to. But anything's possible. Like, we start carpet bombing Iran or something. I mean, it's possible. I don't think it to be likely, but I think it's possible. As we push higher here in Shanghai, 65.51, and we're currently 58.60. So that's about a $7 premium between East and West right now as we push higher on another BGC in the COMEX. Big wooden kitchen spoon with IS logo on it. That might not be safe. That might put parabens and microplastics into your food. Drano here says, we filled the gap. Did we fill the gap? Oh, was there a gap in Shanghai? Which gap did we fill? Oh. We did fill the gap. We filled the gap on gold. Oh, nice.
We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. And the next shoe to drop is in exactly 17 and a half minutes. We're going to be watching the stock market open and its effect on gold and silver. Let's check the Dow futures. So I think the call to halt attacks might have a cooling effect on the volatility to the downside we were going to see in the stock market. So we'll watch that. Kaz here says, where would these two usually meet? High-ranking ordained member of a medieval warrior. I don't know, Kaz. I don't know the riddle. My homeowners association won't let me fly any flags other than 7 official flags that after 2 years are getting the approval to put a flagpole. Wow. Variable says, for the love of God, can we please get some country crabs? Fingers here says, why is silver more expensive in Shanghai? China is cheap stuff, capital of the world. Because it's arbitrage. They're sucking the silver from the west to the east. So by having that higher demand in China, we are literally selling our silver and gold here in the west for paper promises. And it is being stacked to the sky in the east. It is the sucking sound of physical metal from the west to the east. It's a strategic move here. Woo! Look at this BGC alert, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that thing is Becky. Look at that bar. Wow. So silver is cranking here. Let's go back to Shanghai. We are still in a green candle here in Shanghai. Shogun of Harlem says the 5-ounce starter pack just purchased. Congratulations. Can't make it to the coin shop today. Stupid work. Well, congratulations, Shogun. That was a great buy. That was a great. I hope it. Make sure if you're buying from Hero, tell them if you're a crustacean. You're not going to get, like, it doesn't like give you anything per se, but it shows them how strongly they're being supported by the crustacean nation. So make sure when you make a purchase and those delivery notes say, I'm a crustacean, and you can say, I'm a crustacean. Can I have Jake's autograph or something? Sometimes they do stuff like that. So it's worth it putting it in there. Drop of the mic says geopolitics trade volume could make this week a roller coaster. It could easily go up or down. It's going to be, yeah. So if you go to my article here, guys, that I just dropped, make sure you go to internationalstacker.com and read it. Literally, like one of the first lines in here. Gold and silver are entering one of the most interesting trading weeks of the summer, with investors focused on U.S. economic data, Federal Reserve expectations, and escalating geopolitical risk. Holiday weeks often, guys, remember, it's a holiday week. Holiday weeks often bring lower trading volumes, meaning even routine economic reports or unexpected geopolitical headlines can produce outsized moves in precious metals, meaning exaggerated. Whether you're a long-term physical stacker or an active trader, here are my top 10 catalysts. And if we go down here, I've got the dates for you. Is it Friday? Okay. So the market is going to close. I messed that up. It says July 2nd. That should say July 3rd. I got to fix that. Hold up. That is a big typo. Gosh. Oh, wait, no. No, that is right. That is right. Okay. Yeah, so it's closing. No, wait. Yeah. It's closing July 2nd, which is Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because Friday it's closed all day for the July 4th weekend. And then it's opening back Sunday, July 5th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, this stuff is confusing. It's confusing, but I try to keep track of it for you so you don't have to. Yeah, Thursday is the second. Thank you, Victor. I tricked myself there. Okay, guys, the next thing to drop here is going to be the U.S. stock market. That is just about 22 and a half minutes away here. Please continue smashing like. We just broke 400. Thank you so much. Only 49 more likes to 450. We got 700 watching. I know we can do that.
It's science.
Starting on July 1st, says Sean, Maryland removes taxes on gold and silver on $1,000 plus purchases. Please ask Jake to update his site so we can back the truck up on the 1st. Oh. I will copy that and send it to Jake right now. Hold up. Where's that, Maryland? Hold up, I'm sending it to him live. Give me 1 second here. All right, I sent it to his inbox. We'll see. Like, they're obviously going to have to, like, legally confirm everything. You know, they're going to have to legally confirm everything and make sure so they don't get stuck getting destroyed. Because the one thing the government's good at is coming for their taxes. 603 says, if another silver hater sends me links to Pan American of $18 an ounce, I'm a mailing poop. They never find America's gold and silver AISC of 33. So many butthurt silver flippers lost money, says 603. That's funny. Finger says that almost sounds like a prediction. The U.S. stock market is the next thing to drop. Whoa! I didn't mean drop go down. I meant like drop open up. Okay. Can we do a trusted crustacean bartering service? I don't know, Kyle. I'm just trying to keep up with what I'm doing. I don't think I could handle something like that. But I do have a Discord server, so if you guys want to like do stuff in the Discord server, feel free. But just beware, there's a lot of scammers in there. We're pushing 66 today, says Bam the Trader. Guys, I have a feeling we might push 60 today. If you think we'll push 60, put 60 in chat. If you agree with Bam the Trader and 66, put 66 in chat. Does Hero charge sales tax on 90%? I'm not sure, Drano. I'm not sure because I live in a state that doesn't charge sales tax. So I don't know. I've not had to confront that. I guess if you live in a state where you have to pay sales tax, you could fill your cart with a bunch of 90% and then go to checkout, but not check out and see if it's going to charge it. You could do that. Guys, stock market is just 19 and a half minutes away. Let's see what you guys are saying here on X, formerly known as Twitter. Oh, guys, look at this. SGT did this in response to the U.S. Mint. Okay, I'm going to get a copy strike. So look at this. In response to the $1,500 silver that the U.S. Mint put out, SGT made his own design. Look at this. Silver, and it's not 15. Look at that. Oh, hold up. Look at that. It is not $1,500, and it has more detail than the U.S. Mint silver. Look at that. It's not $1,500. Shout out to SGT Stacking. Wow. Very cool. One second. Okay. Thank you, Mike D, for sharing that. So if you guys want a Liberty Bell and you don't want to pay $1,500 a troy ounce, check out SGT. I mean, it's not going to be spot. It's expensive to make that stuff and do all the work, but it's going to be certainly cheaper than $750. I bet you he made it a full ounce as well. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's go back to breaking news. And we got just about 17 and a half minutes until the stock market opens. You guys want me to keep going, right? You guys want me to keep going until the stock market opens? Let me know. What about an X Live with famous crustaceans on live? That could be fun. That could be fun variable. Strategy says it might sell up to 1.25 billion of Bitcoin. Oof, that's going to hit it hard. Iran directly rejects Axios' claim of U.S.-Iran technical talks in Doha. Interesting. I'm looking for any breaking news for you guys real quick before the stock market opens. Another week in casino. Hero Boyne has 5 ounces of silver at spot. Yeah, they sure do. IMF just dropped a video about the benefits of tokenization. Guys, I am going to have Lynette Zhang on the channel in the middle of July, I believe. I have to go check exactly. But the middle of July, Lynette Zhang will be on the channel. Whoa. A Mexican Batman has reportedly emerged in Jalisco, hunting motorcycle thieves and taping them to street posts. Whoa. A Mexican Batman. Whoa. China is seeing unprecedented money supply growth, ladies and gentlemen, says the Kobayashi letter. China's M2 money supply is up to a record 240% of GDP, the highest among any major economy in the world. So let's take a look at this. How much Chinese liquidity would leave if it could? M2 money supply. China's up here. U.S. is here. We're next to Sweden. Interesting. Guys, who wants to take a trip to the moon? If you want to take a trip to the moon, put moon in chat right now. Put moon in the chat right now if you want to go. Hey, good to see you, Northampton. Glad you made it. Guys, devastating news. Northampton West is going to be in Miami when I'm at the coin show in Orlando. Otherwise, we could have met. Ah, I hate that. What is coming? Nothing can stop, says Yoda. Hezbollah tunnel in southern Lebanon getting destroyed. Look at that. And guys, we just got 14 minutes. 14 minutes until the stock market opens. Don't go anywhere and smash a like button. We've got 420 likes. We need 30 more to 450. Keep smashing it. Let's do it. I'm looking for any breaking gold and silver news. Guys, if you touch your bullion with your hand like this, it's going to discolor. So you want to wear a white glove or have it in an airtight tube because the air touching it will make it change colors. I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But, I mean, my thought process is if you're buying it to sell it eventually, keep it in the best condition you can. And the white gloves are like a couple bucks on a lot of bullion dealers' websites. Okay. Disaster struck the moment he treated gold as a conviction. Of course, gold is bound for a long-term bull market. The primary surge might not have even arrived yet, but his emotional mindset simply wouldn't accept the reality of the situation. Thank you for that. Dang thing. Okay, let's go back to the charts here. Look at this, guys. We are now down only 0.84%. And why am I saying that's a good thing? Because at the start of this morning, we were down over 2.5%. We are climbing back higher in COMEX silver at 58.70. We are climbing back higher at COMEX gold at 4,046.23. Now only down 1.03%. We are climbing higher in the Shanghai Futures Exchange above the 250 simple moving average at 65.52. What's going to happen when the stock market opens here in just a few short minutes, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like we're going up. Look at the price at 69. Actually, pretty good to touch that area, says Bam. So Bam wants us to go to 69. Are you talking Shanghai or I think you're talking COMEX? If you're talking Shanghai, let me know. So I'm gonna change this to a greenish bluish color in honor of Bam the trader. See if we get to that 69. He might have been talking Shanghai though. We'll see. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 11 minutes away from the stock market open. I use powderless nitrile gloves. Those work too. Gloves get dirty fast, 5 to 7 a pair for 100 disposable. Yeah, those work too. I'm pretty sure Lynette isn't offended by any. No, she's got thick skin. She's great. Okay. Let's refresh this. I'm not sure what that was, but I scrolled fast. I'm not trying to get banned. Yemen Houthis are mobilizing, supposedly. Not sure why nobody's talking about this, but it looks really important in my humble opinion. Just Dario, I spent some time down there. The Houthis have been really struck hard. They've really lost a lot of their leadership and materials. They are a vassal group of Iran, and since Iran's been under such pressure, the Houthi rebels have stopped receiving a lot of the materials and support they need. Otherwise, the Bab of Al-Mandab would have been closed a long time ago. If we go here to the Strait of Hormuz, and remember, guys, I spent 10 years and mostly in Saudi Arabia. This is the Strait of Hormuz, but down here, this is the Bab el Mandab, much smaller. The Houthi rebels are active here in Yemen, mostly up in this area. So if they could lock this down, they would have done it a long time ago to support Iran. But they couldn't because they don't have the manpower and the materials to do it. Volkswagen plans to cut 100,000 jobs. I wonder if that's in the U.S. or Germany. Oh, production at 4 German plants. Okay. There's reports coming out that Iran's saying that they actually didn't agree to it, so we'll see. Thank you so much for the jewels, Cesc Gonzalez. You're a mega. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 8.5 minutes away from the stock market opening here. Don't go anywhere. Smash the like button if you're having a good time. We're literally only 16 likes away from 500 or 450. I know we could do that. Keep smashing it. I really appreciate it. It helps the channel so much. As gold is fighting to get back above that 200 simple moving average, it did retake the 50. Shanghai's getting a little bit of a red candle here. And COMEX. That's 15 literallys. Did I say literally 15 times? Let me know if I did. Wow. Is this true? Does anyone know? On July 1st, more than 80% of Europe's registered crypto firms have to shut down or leave. Wow. It's crazy if that's true. Lynette Zhang. Okay. It's okay. All YouTubers say it a bunch. Did I say it a lot? Did I say literally? Okay, guys, we're just 50 likes away from 500, and we got 49 now. We got 700 people watching. The next 49 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 15 years.
It's science.
And guys, don't forget to subscribe. We only need 48 more subscribers until the next big show. And some say if you haven't seen a big show, you haven't lived. And if that's not enough to get you to click that button, in the not too distant future, I'm giving away over 96 ounces of silver. We've got probably 50 to 100 ounces of copper. We've got gold in there. It's going to keep growing. And don't forget the side quest to get Rick Harrison Supis here. It's starting to get heavy as well. And a big shout out again to the Shogun of Harlem for gifting all this copper for the Mega God. That's Mega. And more information will be coming soon on the cork tops to celebrate when we broke $100 an ounce here live. These are cast from the actual cork that came out of the champagne that you guys made me pop at 8 in the morning and start day drinking. But I guess it is Key West, so it is legal. Kaltenberg says, I'm just happy he pronounces literally correct. That's funny. Literally. The crypto story is true. Only MICA compliant ones approved July 1st. USDT Tether isn't approved in the biggest stable. Wow. Wow. That's not going to be pretty for crypto. Gold market snapshot. So as of an hour ago, these are the prices around the world. Interesting. EU is moving fast to tokenize central bank digital currency, says John. How is the ratio looking? Asks Peter. 69.13 to 1. So it's dropped from a recent high of 70.16 to 70.14 to 69.13 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. We are getting some downward pressure right before the market opens. We're 4 minutes and 15 seconds away from the market opening here. Day drinking is always legal in the privacy of your own home, says Owen. Master Blaster says surprise silver spot between 9:30 and 10:45. Okay, Master Blaster saying it's going to be a surprise silver spot price between 9:30 and 10:45. We'll be watching. Mike D says $100 silver. That was an epic show. Guys, I was screaming all-time high a million times. Is he going to make a $150 cork top, says Drano. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Drano. Drop it. Oh, for 150. That's a good question, guys. What's the next? I'm going to pop champagne again once we break 100 again, but I'm not going to remake cork tops for that. When is the next cork top? Is it 150 or is it 200? Let me know. Dropping the mic says 1 week without power due to sunspot, and people will realize they need some physical form of payment. No cash, no metal. Yeah. Silver dimes are the best for barterability, in my opinion. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Ripple and Circle USD stable coin are approved. Okay, thank you for that, Andrew. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 2 minutes and 55 seconds away from the stock market opening here. What's going to happen? Are we going to see a continuation of this shark fin? And guys, you're not going to believe it. We are 30 likes away from 500. Can we get there? It helps so much. When you guys become a channel member, it helps so much. This is my full-time job. When you gift jewels, when you gift memberships, I really appreciate it all from the bottom of my heart. You can support the channel without spending a dime. Just smash the like button. We're only 29 away from 500. And I wanted to shout out all the members on the channel right now. I really appreciate you. These are all the Diamond Claw level members on the channel. I appreciate you. And guys, it's viewers like you that help me do what I do. And the question for everyone in chat right now is who's got? Who has?
Diamond Claws.
Are they sharp? Timer for the war room. Oh, thank you. Yeah, since we're a handful of minutes away, I will put a timer for the war room. Okay, we've got the timer for the war room up. The stock market's opening in 1 minute and 40 seconds. And then in 10 minutes, we will go to the war room, channel members. Actually, I will leave it that for now. Once the market opens, I might speed it up a little bit to 5 minutes, depending on how the market looks. We'll see. Thank you for the Flow State whiskey. I really appreciate it. You are mega. Remember, channel members, we are doing a channel member only live stream at the end of this live stream. Ouch. That'll be fun. Okay, guys, we are just 1 minute warning from the stock market opening here. So I'm going to do a split screen here. Hold up. There we go. So I will pull this screen in. So this is silver on the left for when the stock market opens. And actually, I'm going to pull this guy. Oh, I can't. There we go. So that's silver on the left. And this is Dow Jones on the right we're going to watch here. Dow Jones is under the 50 and the 200 simple moving average. Interesting. Okay, guys, we are just 5 seconds away. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the stock market is open. Gap up on the stock market. Gap up. And we're getting a green candle here. Let's wait a few seconds for this thing to marinate. Let's see what happens here. Dow Jones is up 96 points. S&P is up 35. NASDAQ's up 180 here. Bitcoin's down back under 60,000, down to 59,800. Oils are creeping back up. All of them are about $70 now, except for Brent's at 73. The DXY dollar index is creeping down 0.14%. Let's keep watching here. Let's see if this is a short-lived pop or if this is something more magical here. Plans for the 4th. Me and my wife are watching fireworks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. I think we're going to just watch fireworks, take it easy. Should I stream a fireworks show, guys, where I blow my fingies off? No, I should not do that. We're just going to have fun, make some good food, relax. I'm going to miss you guys on the 4th, though. I am going to post a video on the 4th, a long-form video for you guys to enjoy on that Saturday. So that'll be fun. Okay, channel members, we're going to the war room in just 6 minutes and 38 seconds. 603 says, gloves. I paid for all those ounces of silver and gold bullion. I'm touching every non-numismatic ounce. But air is so much worse than skin. All right, moisture-free storage. There you go, 603. Still holding SpaceX? Yeah. Yeah. What's it at? I'm waiting the 15 days. I'm waiting the 15 days for the all the funds to start buying it. That's been my plan. I'm waiting the 15 days for all the funds to start buying it. I only bought two shares. I bought 2 shares. Have some fun with. That's all. Okay, guys, breaking news. There's been 9 bids now. This coin just sold for 4,000 in the last auction from Backyard Bullion. This just posted last night. It's up to $89 and 9 bids. This is the mint error. So if you guys wanted one, this is the auction to watch. It's the only one on that's available in the United States. Somebody wants the link. There. That is not my auction. But that is a trusted seller I've sold to and bought from before. So they are a trusted seller. So if you want your shot at one in the United States, that's the next shot right there. Last one went for like $4,094. That was crazy. Channel members, we're going to the war room in 4 minutes and 40 seconds here. Gloves for the capsule, says Cargo Bob. Go here. This person says that Rich Dad Poor Dad is a fraud. All right, Judy Shelton. Thinking of something like that, but in 2026, stay tuned. 1971, abolished the gold standard. 2024, we introduce it. Wow. July 4, 2026, stay tuned. Judy Shelton said, yep. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have to look deeper into that, guys. Wow. Are any of you going to look for the new quarters? I'm going to, Michael. Michael, I'm going to start pushing that hard so all crustaceans know, but closer to it. We got a couple days, and I'm going to start pushing it hard. The Johnny Griffith says, I bought one SpaceX share at 168, sold half at 200, and the other half at 195, 192. Going to be buying again today, hopefully. Nice, Johnny. Okay, channel members, we are going to be going to the war room here in 3 minutes and 14 seconds as silver is pushing higher here. Or, sorry, the stock market's pushing higher here. Dow Jones up 307 points. S&P 60. NASDAQ's 342. DXY is continuing to trend down, now 0.14% down. That is good for silver. Bitcoin back up to 60,000. Oil's all hovering around that $70 mark. No soup means no war room, says RD. Crustaceans, quick. If you want to get in the war room, just join, become a member. I think the cheapest is $1.99, and it helps the channel so much. Or if you need soup, put I need soup in chat and hold your bowl up. See if someone makes it rain on you. Dropping the mic says, we don't own enough gold to start a gold standard, in my opinion. 1 trillion in gold isn't enough. Yeah. Have a great day, Bob. Happy to have you here, and Bob's a hippie. Channel, yeah, I will be on again live tonight. I'll see you tonight. Okay, here's the deal. Channel members, we're going to the war room here in 2 minutes. We're going to have a great time in the war room. So to everyone not coming, I'm going to be live again tonight. I'll either do the market open at 5:30 p.m. I'll probably do 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I'll probably be live, but subscribe and turn on those notifications so you don't miss it. And channel members, we're about to be in the war room in 1 minute and 45 seconds. Woo! Buckle up. Channel members, if you're ready for the war room, put that war room emoji in chat right now. $2.15 after tax. Thank you for that clarification, Cargo Bob. Okay, we're getting close to the war room countdown here. Okay, I'm pausing the music. Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the war room countdown right now. Soup John says, I have a question for the war room. Please answer me. What's the hard question for the war room, John? Future Moto says, Aircoin went from 89 to 255 in 5 minutes after you mentioned the crustaceans rule. Yeah, I hope a crustacean gets that. I really do. I have a feeling Soup John's hard question is going to ask if we need to be fully clothed for the war room, and yes, we do. Channel members, we're going to be there in 35 seconds. Everyone who's not coming to the war room, thank you so much for the support, and I'll say CYO Tino. Catch you on the next one. Pio Truck said, everyone get naked now. No! I'm bringing my... No! We're going to the war room here in 20 seconds. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Channel members, hold your breath. If it doesn't take you, just go to the channel, click membership, and you'll see it there live. We're going to the war room here, ladies and gentlemen. Counting down. Channel members, hold your breath in 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go.